You did make it. Stanky, welcome. Avel. Ash, welcome. Did you end up getting the ETB? Hey, hey. Crossed the border 5 minutes ago. Insane. Just getting a couple things open here. Make sure I can do the giveaways today. SCA, what's up, my man? Have you been tracking your package? Don't blast me out there like that. Cool. We're gonna do some more giveaways today. So again, unfortunately, I do have to restrict the giveaways to US addresses, but you got a little workaround there, and I don't care anybody if they have a workaround. If you have a workaround and you can have it sent to a US address and they send you regular packages, I have no qualms with that. But sending stuff across the world is insanely expensive. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to I messed up my chat before. I messed up the color of the chat. So I'm just trying to fix it real quick. See if I can do that. Oh, I just gotta pick a color. Let's pick something. Like green. See if that works for me. You do have a loophole. Oh, you like the Goosebump shirt? This was like the best part of you remember the book fairs, Scholastic book fairs? I'm not sure if those were worldwide or only in the US, but the Scholastic book fairs were cool. Zet, what's up, Zet? You finally made it, huh? Yeah, the Scholastic book fairs were cool, but I always bought those books that were like how things work and stuff like that. All right, I got the chat working. It looks like I just made it all green because of the Goosebump shirt, so I feel like it matches. But thank you guys for showing up so early. And again, I do not care if you have a US address. Enter the giveaway. I don't mind sending stuff out. It's not too bad in the US. Even, to be honest, even Canada is not horrible. I've got that figured out. It's when I'm sending it to, like, you know, halfway across the world, all of a sudden it's like you start I mean, even with Canada, you got to fill out like customs forms and stuff like that. So that part's kind of wild. Had never done that before, so it's cool to learn. Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know if the giveaway actually went live. Let me double check. All right, so the giveaway is now live. I want to do one, like, just kick it off right at the beginning. We'll do a giveaway for something here. Appreciate everybody coming in early. So Yeah, I got Canada figured out. Canada is not too bad. And shipping wise, the price, it's really the price. So go ahead and do it. Look in the top left of your screen. You'll see the exclamation point Melty. Pop that in the chat. That'll enter you into the giveaway. And while we do that, I'm gonna open stuff. If I can find my little opener. Here we go. I showed you guys this last time, but look at this thing. Hang on, let me switch scenes here. Look at this. This is insane. Look at it compared to a card. Look how tiny it is. So cool. I have a friend who makes these. You want to see me hit a Ludicolo? You know what? I want to see me hit a Ludicolo too. You know why? Because I'm actually so far ahead on Phantasmal that it's crazy that I'm even opening this stuff today. I don't know why I'm doing it. Really, it's so I can give away stuff, and I need an excuse to open more stuff. I really should just be selling this stuff. Yes, the Nimble is my lucky card. I'm glad you noticed that. I wasn't sure if anybody saw the video where I opened a booster box, and one of the only cards I wanted to pull was this Nakamura illustrated Nimble, and I did not pull it, but I got it yesterday from a random single pack. So I didn't catch it on a video. I have not opened my Christmas calendar, and I will prove that. Hang on, let me get it. All right. So I just want to prove that I'm not cheating here. I got the holiday calendar, and I'm going to do this every single day. I've been waiting. So I might do them one day early just so I can get the video up, but then I also have the Funko holiday calendar. So I'm going to do that with shorts. So I can just put those up per day. But we're gonna get started on some Phantasmal. Yeah, I didn't want to cheat. Like, I feel like a lot of people probably cheat. I've even seen like tons of people just opening the whole holiday calendar. I feel like, I don't know, it's a little cheap if you ask me. Don't open the whole thing. It's supposed to be an advent calendar counting down to Christmas. I did see like 2 of the promo cards. I am excited for them, but let's get started on the pack real quick. You only got the Funko one, and what's crazy is I don't need any of the regular cards right now, and I only need maybe like 4 or 5 reverse hollows by Brava. I'm sure I'm gonna need some of the reverse hollows, so I'm gonna try and do my best to separate these as I go. Nothing off the first one. Got a Flygon. You know, I thought I needed a Flygon, and Grandpa was kind enough to give me a duplicate Flygon, and then I got home and already had it. You've never seen a calendar in the wild, only on streams. I think the regular holiday calendar, like this one, it seems like they made a gazillion of them this year because these things were sitting. I know me and Grandpa pre-ordered ours. Yeah. That's what I'll probably do is like Sunday, I'll open the 1st, and then I'll just do it a day behind. Mr. Ryan Tran, hello. Hey, Ryan, I know you won a pack on the last stream, and you had me open it on stream. You never sent me. Do you actually want that, or you want me to just put it in my bulk? Because you never sent me an address or anything. So I wasn't sure if you wanted me to just throw that in bulk or what. Bolton. I love Sandal. I wish Sandal got more spotlight from an art perspective. Bronzor. And again, I'll show you guys what we're actually going after today. It's really all the big hits. Oh, I got a double rare back there. Low punny. I actually don't think I have this low punny yet. Give me a second. We're going to look. I need to research this. I need to put this in the sleeve first. If I can get it in a sleeve. Hang on, hang on. Gotta get logged in here to pkmn.gg. Throw it in the bulk. My luck sucks. Well, Ryan, maybe you'll have some better luck today. All right, let me switch over here real quick. Oh man, so I got another Zet. I want to show you something in just a second. Remind me if I don't come back to it. I want to look up what I need here. All right, so you see how I need like all the big stuff. Like, let me sort by price. Obviously, we need the 2 top cards, and we need a whole slew of things. This is all the stuff I'm still looking for. But then if you switch over to, like, let me just look at, not hollows, sorry, normals. I don't need any of the normals. They're all done. Just a couple variants that aren't part of the normal master set. And then for reverse hollows, I only need these 5. So I'm not really going to try and look for those right now. Yeah, I know the Zards are going to be crazy, but that is why I'm doing this today, because thinking about paying money for how overpriced these currently are. I mean, look at this. Look at the steep decline from this one, right? It was going for almost $900, and we're already down quite a bit. $439 down in the past 30 days. That's 50%. You pulled the 4th Charizard? Oh, insane. Hang on. So Zed, I want to show you something real quick. This is the UPC that I could not wait for. Hang on. Yeah. This one is so much nicer than the Zard UPC from a packaging perspective. I do have the Zard UPC as well. I've seen a lot of people open these, and I only got one. Yeah, I know, man. This is, for what I understand, it was a GameStop exclusive, and that pains me to go and spend the GameStop money, especially because they're overcharging. But they were, however you look at it, they were kind enough to lower the price from $199 to $179 and then $159. And at that point, no, to be honest, the box is not worth it. I got to be quite frank. I mean, the promo card is insane. It looks great. A lot of people have been getting like bent and damaged promos. What's up, Kelly? Thanks for stopping in again. But look at the box though. Like, I was trying to explain this to Grandpa. Like, this is a total, like, you know, what I'll call a shelf sitter. Am I ever going to open this? I don't know. I do have 2 Zard UPCs. I'm definitely going to open one of those. And if I happen to catch another one of these, maybe I'll do a video opening both of them at the same time and comparing which one is better. Doing well yourself. But I mean, I really, like, I went out on Black Friday. I didn't really get a lot of stuff at all. So I said, screw it, and went and bought this. All right. So, giveaway time. Let me do this. Just a second here. Yeah, the box is insane. I love it. All right, the first giveaway is going to be for a sleeved pack. I tried to get a whole art set. I failed. I don't know why. I thought I got the whole art set, but let's do a single pack for the first one. Still early in the stream. And I want to remind everybody that in order to get the giveaway, you have to at least have a US address that I can send it to. So if you have somebody in the US that often sends you stuff, that works. I know that was the situation with SCA. Sky. So we're going to hit choose a winner here. Stanky Danky. Stanky, are you present? Are you here? Yo. So, Stanky, just to confirm, you have a US address? And here's what we're going to do. I'll let you pick. Let me switch to the other camera here. I'll let you pick. Pack 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's up, Ash's brother? Got to go with 3. Yeah, I'd probably choose that based on the art too. All right, and so we can do this one of 2 ways. I have no problem sending this out to you, Stanky. If you just want to open it, the reason I buy these sleeve hangers is because I feel like it's a better, single pack opening experience. You get to open the outer sleeve. So I can either open this for you and ship you what's inside, or you can make a decision to send it to bulk if there's no good hits, or I can just send it to you to open yourself. I would never rob somebody of that. So you tell me, Stanky, do you want me to open it, or you want me to put it aside for you and send it out? Pit stopped at a Burger King. What do I do with most of my bulk? This closet behind me, I have organized boxes. I bought boxes off Amazon, just some typical boxes, and I sort it between reverse hollows for the set and then everything else. If I have time, or I'm feeling like I just need to decompress and do something, I will said go ahead and rip it. I will organize it even more than that, but usually what I do is I just organize it between, like I said, a chunk of reverse hollows, and I put a spacer card in, and then I put the rest. And I do that because I love sending, when people need things like, oh, I need 7 reverse hollows. Like you just saw, I need 5 or 6 reverse hollows to complete Phantasmal. I was going to keep it sealed for my... But that's no fun. Hey, you know what? It'll be fun if you hit something in here. I will say that my luck for hitting SIRs and stuff in this set has not been great. So we're definitely due today to hit something big. So I hope it's for you. So this one's yours. Let's open it real quick and see where we're at. Code card and energy, then we're off. All right. Yep, fingers crossed for you. I would be both jealous and excited if we hit something crazy. Let's go. This is I know it shouldn't be. One of my favorite things in this whole set is that there's a jumbo ice cream. Scooby-Doo looking ass ice cream. Dizzying Valley. Reverse. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. The texture on these cards is insane. Congrats. Look at that. And you don't have that? That's a win-win right there. Here's what I need you to do. I set up a button just to be able to post. Send me an email. It's right there in the chat. I need to have your information in order to send this stuff out. If I can get this in there. And we'll put everything else in a team bag. Insane start to the day. Big fan of what we just did. And you're in here nice and early. Oh, these team bags are too small. I got the small ones. I need to re-up on the big team bags. There you go. All ready to go. Let me... Got some numbers on there. 1620. Yeah, Sharif. Yours should be... Yours is either already out. I'll have to check on it after this. Yours is either already out or it's going to go out in the packages that I have to ship on Monday. That's a hell of a name. Pokemon Card. How on earth did you get that name as a username? Yeah, I really like all base sets, right? Like, base set is always cool. What's up, Grandpa? Base set is always cool, so I love that. And I think that a lot of people, or actually it's not base set, I guess Mega Evolution is base set. Base set is always cool, and there's always like these smaller sets that follow. Like, it wasn't, I'm trying to remember, wasn't Paldean like a pretty small set? The problem with this set though is that it's the lack of diversity. I feel like what happens is I always end up pulling the same freaking cards, and when I don't, it's for people like Stanky. Just pulled a great card for Stanky. Grandpa, I don't know you were in here. This is what we just pulled in the first giveaway. So insane. Paldean Fleeces. Which one am I thinking of? One of them that came just after Scarlet Violet base was very small. Let's get into another pack. So we only went through 2 packs today. Maybe Paldea evolved. It could be. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's crazy because the set names are PAL and PAF. Do you guys like that they switched to set names instead of the icon or the marker? I'm going to wait before I say what I like. Murkrow. Yeah, there's definitely... It's very divided. Nostalgia based. Vileplume to wrap it up. Let's keep sorting these as I go because I need to quickly look through the reverse hollows at the end of this first one. See if we got any of the 6 we need. I miss the markers too. Yeah, shipping was wild. Sharif, if you want to hang out to the end, I'll explain the shipping. Okay, so when I'm doing the smaller giveaways throughout the stream, I'm doing the packs, I'm doing the promo cards, things like that. Shipping is insane. So to spend like $20 or $25 or $30 to ship something across the world for a single pack is insane. I would almost rather just say, hey, what's your PayPal, and send you $10, because it would save time and all that good stuff. Shipping a booster box or a booster bundle or anything that's a package, it feels a little more okay to do. Yeah, So if you want to hang out, I'd be happy to have you in the last one. You can use letter mail for smaller stuff. Yeah, for sure. That's true. But with a pack or promo cards or things like that, I guess promo cards is fine. But with a pack, it gets too thick. And the USPS is finicky if they will take it or not. Because it has to go through like a big machine roller thing. And if it can't bend or flex at all, or it's too thick, more than 1/4 of an inch, which is, you know... a pack is really pushing it. So you get a lot of people who won't process that and they come back to me. So that's kind of my problem, is the only way I can assure that it's going to go out and get there is if I send it in a bubble mailer, which is what I normally do. I have these little black bubble mailers and I send everything in that, unless it's a bigger thing like Kelly's stuff was in a box because it was a 10. But yeah, and right, but in order, you're right. They will split it. If I can split it, that's fine. But if I'm sending an unopened pack, I can't split it. So maybe I can do that. Maybe I'll think that out and do the caveats in the future that if you're a non-US address, you can still win, but it has to be opened on stream so that I can ship it more efficiently. That might be something I can do in the future. I'll look into that. All right, let's get into another one. Stanky. So typically, you can win as many times as you want. I mean, Kelly won sealed promo from the ETB and a 10 on the last one, and maybe something else. Maybe 3 things. I can't remember. Kelly, you'll have to. Yeah, I would love to hear that question as well. What's the best pull you guys have gotten from Phantasmal? And yes, I had a great Thanksgiving. I had 2 Thanksgivings on the same day. So I did one at the house here, smaller. And then we went across the street to the neighbors and had actually good food because my food was nothing compared to their food. But let's rip this pack real quick. I don't want to keep you guys hanging. I have so much stuff to get through today. And go back to your question. Yes, you can typically win more than once. I'm going to try and limit some of the smaller giveaways to where you only win one, because I want more people to win. But when it comes to the giveaways like at the end and stuff like that, I'm going to open it back up and make it so everybody can win again. So it should be set up to not hit the same people. Zard, Ultra Rare, or Rotom SIR. I'm trying to think. What was mine? I don't know what mine is. I don't think I've pulled like anything too great, but also this set has like such a sharp fall off. So here is, let me sort it by price. I guess the Meowth is my best card so far, which I think this is one of those cards that even though it's only a $23 card, it's also pretty consistent. It's hanging out, but I think this is going to be a card that a lot of people regret not having down the road. You obviously have, and the Dawn, Dawn getting love in the set. People are going to love those as well. Piplup. But I haven't pulled like a lot of big cards. That's my problem. Look at all these cards, and there's only 5 that are above $40. That's why it doesn't make any sense that I'm even opening all this stuff. I really should just be. You hope to get to me. I want the Wigglytuff as well. I absolutely want the Wigglytuff. And I would not be sad about pulling another Meowth. I think most of the time what I do on these streams is if I pull something, 2 of it on a stream, I give it away. I'd make an exception. If I pull something I already have, I would also give that away. So who knows? Maybe we'll pull you a Meowth today. Zard promo from the UPC, or Zard promo from what? Let me kick off another. You got the German. You just got the German packs. I thought you were gonna try and get an ETB. Did you not find or get the German ETB? Was that too crazy? Yeah, I agree. The UPCs are very, very cool. Pokemon, did you see the Moltres UPC, the Team Rocket themed one? You did get the German ETB. Yeah, that's fine, Zep. Appreciate you hanging out, though. Yes, it was GameStop exclusive. Second monitor, let's go. That's, I mean, I think being on anyone's monitor, first, second, third, fourth, phone, iPad, tablet, Android, A13, Kindle Fire, put me on anything. I don't care. It's like hanging out. Someone is supposed to be trading me for them. Oh, so you're talking about from the Zard UPC, you have all the stuff that's needed, but you're going to get somebody to trade you for the... That's awesome. That is... I think that's what I'm going to try and do for the Moltres UPC, because I do have one sealed, which I showed earlier. I have one sealed. That was like one of my biggest pickups that I was going after for Black Friday. Black Friday shopping around here is chaotic. I live between like an outlet mall and a regular mall, and I dropped my son off at the regular mall, and it took me 25 minutes to get out of the parking lot, so was not pumped on that. But I did pick up the Moltres, and I think I'm going to see if I can't pick up a second, like a copy of the promo card, because if I can do that, I'll keep mine sealed forever. I think it's absolutely criminal that they did a Team Rocket theme and only have 2 Destined Rivals packs. Wait until the Moltres UPC is out everywhere. Yeah, for sure. If it comes, it's going to be just like everything else. Everybody pays all that money to get an exclusive UPC or an exclusive product, and then it comes out later. Didn't that happen with Blooming Waters as well? And now look at Blooming Waters. The Poke Investor bros will not leave it alone. Yes, 100%. It should have been at least, I feel like it should have been at least 9. Half of the box should have been Destined Rivals packs. Or what are you even doing with that beautiful box? So that part's a little frustrating, but dude, absolutely crushed it on the packaging. Grandpa, did you pick up a UPC? You got yours yesterday, right? What's up, Jack? Thanks for entering. I see you, brother. You are in the Gibby, the next one. We're gonna try and do giveaway every 15 minutes or so. I usually do a little break in between, hang out, and then I kick it off. It's a 10-minute timer. Got to get through this next pack. Oh yeah. And then we'll get that ETB opened. I got one of those as well to do today. So sometimes I let it run. Sometimes I don't. To be safe, if you have not entered Melty and you see the timer going in the top corner here, it's safe to type it again. Because sometimes I open the raffle up to everybody again. Oh yeah. The thing I like about you, Ash, is you find enjoyment in some of the cards that would otherwise go unnoticed. And I think that's a lot because you collect differently and you play the game still regularly, right? If I'm not mistaken. like the drool. Like sleepwalking. Actually, yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. Eyes closed, sleepwalking. Listen, in the US, we have a car dealership. It's an online car dealership where you can go and search for cars, and if you buy a car, they'll literally drop it off at your house, like bring it on a truck and drop it off. Like that's where we've gotten to in this day and age, is you can literally order a car on the internet and have it dropped off at your house. Anyway, it's called Carvana. And so there's no time in life where I see this card and I see the name and I don't immediately think of Carvana. Yamper. I love I think there's a Vibrava SIR or IR in this set that I really love too. It has that kind of like muted color palette that I love so much. Speaking of Dawn, you got a lot of love in this set. Haunter. Mamoswine. I'm still haunted by Mamoswine from the double rare. No, Grandpa, you gave me a Flygon. I'm haunted by Mamoswine because I feel like I pulled the double rare Mamoswine and Journey Together. Like, I must have 20 of them when I was super trying to complete that set. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing other than not getting the cards we need? So, if you guys were paying attention there, the only full art that we got from that booster bundle, with the actually we got two. We got I forgot we got the giveaway one. Was this one. So it still lives right there next to my Good Luck Nimble. Yeah, big fan of Dawn as well. Cool that she's getting some love in this set. Look what I got. Look what I got. Let's get this open. You know, there's only one thing, and Grandpa I know is gonna feel me on this because he hates the way I store some of my stuff. I wish that there was consistency. So if I have it this way, right? Pokemon, what set is this? Who knows? If I have it this way, Pokeball, what set is this? Who knows? So I wish that they put the set on at least one side, because if I store them, you know, like this, I want to just like look across and see. Oops, flipped here. These are way cooler than some of the ones in Scarlet Violet. Super nice. Yeah, you can still enter. And if you win, you can choose to pass. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do it that way, where you enter and you can either pay it forward or pass it on to the next person, or I can simply re-roll. But if you want to just do it to see what your luck would be, do it up. Oh, let's go. Let me see what these dice look like. Okay, I'm into the blue one. The Mega, yes, it is. You know what I've been doing with these energy cards. And if you get a package from it, you'll probably notice what I've been doing. Hang on, I probably have some right here. I can't help myself. I just keep drawing on them. I have stacks of these things everywhere, and I used to like just like write my, you know, YouTube or something on it and throw them in there. And then I'm a doodler. I've always been a doodler. I love to doodle on like menus when I go to restaurants and stuff like that. And then sitting in on Kev, the PokeGhost, sitting in on his, that dude, he might be more of a doodler than me. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I want to doodle on mine more. So I started doing some for Christmas. So just Christmas lights, and then changing the little energy, the lightning bolt, over to just money signs and stuff, and putting it on a holiday ornament. I don't know why. I'm just a doodler. That's what Grandpa is going to get for Christmas from me. You used them. Ooh, I might have missed something here. You used them for your... You used what for your deck? Oh, you used the sleeves for your deck. I'm tripping. Yeah, as most people would. Grandpa, you're just going to get a picture from me. You're just going to get like a little energy card picture to remind you. Or like this snowman. What do you know about that? That's it. That's all you get. Oh, the energies? Yeah, but like if you open as many packs as I do, I have thousands of energy cards from like all the different eras, all the different styles. I have even I did keep at least one of every one so that I could have like an energy master set, basically. Like Scarlet Violet had the whole energy master set, so I do keep one. All right, this giveaway is for the sealed promo. Mr. Char Cadet, staring over the balcony, gathering strength to do something. I'm not really sure what, but I feel like this is always one of my favorite giveaways of the day, because if you are not fortunate enough to get ETBs, you get the promo card and you can choose what to do. If you are fortunate enough to get an ETB, well, then it gives you an option to keep one sealed if you'd like, and then you can open the other one. This one looks pretty good though. It's a little heavy on the left, but no big deal. So I'll send it to you just as is. 20 more seconds to get in that givey. And then we'll get cracking on some packs. I know. It is very. Got the flames coming out the back. Does anybody else out there master set promos? So I didn't do it for most of Scarlet Violet, and I'm kind of retroactively going back and getting a lot of the older ones. I did it for everything like Surging Sparks and newer. I pretty much got a product that was able to, was able to get the promos. But for the older stuff, none of that stuff's even being printed or found. And if it is found, it's way too expensive. So I just get on TCG and buy the promos or pick them up at the card show. Grandpa was helping me pick some stuff up. Base and Journey Together. Journey Together, you're going to see a lot of people say it. It's a very slept on set. It was the very first set that I attempted to master set. So now I'm kind of like going through all Scarlet Violet and knocking them out one at a time. But Journey Together, being it was smaller, and it was also something Grandpa was working on, so he was able to help me out with a lot of like the missing base cards. I am 2 cards away from a full Journey Together master set. It's 2 cards that are like 20-30 bucks. All right, let's hit choose a winner here. No shit, SCA. You won. You'll have to I sent your package off, but I can't fully remember what you won on the last stream. Was it? What was it? Was it a pack and something? Or did you also win a sealed promo? So Stanky, I use a great site called pkmn.gg. And the beauty of the site, I'll just show you here. The beauty of the site is that you have your own profile, right? And what you can do is come down here, go to Scarlet and Violet. So like if we were friends on here, for example, you come down here, you go to Journey Together, and then it shows you my whole collection. You can switch to the need and see exactly what I need. Absolutely, SCA. I still, if you would please, still send me an email. Make sure it's at the top of my email so I can get this out to you, because I'm pretty organized when it comes to sending stuff out and then moving it to my shipped folder and all that. So I'll put this in here again for you real quick. These are the 2 cards I need from Journey. But what's cool about it is, again, I can see anything. So like, for example, I go to my friends here, click on Grandpa, who's in the chat with us, right? And I can go to, I'll say this, and go to White Flare, switch to need, and then I can see exactly what he needs. And you can even sort it down. Like he needs no normal cards. I'll do reverse hollows. He needs reverse hollows. So now what I'll do is I'll look through my bulk at what reverse hollows I need to help him with his set. And then I'll send him, I'll give them to him. And so I want to encourage you guys to sign up for this site. I think it's the best site out there for master setting. It's also fantastic if you actually play. There's a pretty cool deck builder option where you can like build, and I don't have one in here, but you can like build different decks and store them. There's also a cool Pokedex feature that kind of shows you where you're at with your Pokedex, you know, just looking across like what you have entered in the site. You can see the ones that are like Butterfree. And if you go here and go to have, it shows me exactly which Butterfree it's tracking against the Pokedex. So again, this site is awesome. I do have a referral link on my YouTube. If you ended up wanting to go pro, it can save you a little bit of money using my promo since I'm an affiliate. But the site is 100% free. I think there's a ton of value there, and the community is awesome. Some of the people in the chat today are all from the Discord server. So I know no one needs another, you know, you don't need another site for tracking stuff, but I firmly believe that PKMN is the future when it comes to this stuff. And I like that you can have like showcase cards, and you can see on Phantasmal, I need, we need 5, which who knows, I might have some here. SCA, let me write your name down real quick and put it on your thing before I space out. Bing. Put that over there. So that's how I actually keep track when I'm doing these. I just do a card. So you guys have probably gotten these cards in your package. I do that to make sure I keep everything together post stream. Yeah, definitely check this site out. I think, do I have, let me look here. Give me 1 second. I think it is. Let's see if that works. I don't know if I have that turned on. Oh, I do have it turned on. Look at that. So that's how you can get into the Discord. Give me 1 sec here, bud. And this is the URL that will get you into the site. It's super easy to sign up, log. You can just, like, if you have a Google or Gmail, you just use that to sign in. You can connect it to your Discord. If you're pro, you actually get a bonus pro members only Discord channel. The owners are super cool. They're always in there. And I personally think it's awesome to be able to get Daniel. Thank you so much for the sub. I think it's really cool to be able to get in there and voice your opinion on like what kind of features are missing. What do you want to see next, and keep up with that stuff. So in a way, it's like you helping design the perfect tracking utility. I mean, to me, that's awesome. That's what I do in my day-to-day job as well as a product manager. Like, I help take things from concept. I'm back on the car intercom speaker. What's up, everybody in the car? Shout out to Ash's brother and all those driving right now. We're gonna open some more packs, see what we can get here. And you already know I gotta do a giveaway. At least one of these packs has got to go to one of you guys. Both of those take me to my... Oh, you know what? You right. Let me copy the Discord link. Thank you for pointing that out, Grandpa. Invite to server. Here you go. I'm glad you said something. There is the Discord link. Join the Discord. Throw something in the introduction. Let the people know you're there. And then jump in. And really, like, me streaming and opening cards, the way it really started, I was never going to stream and open cards, even though I really enjoy doing it. We were kind of doing these things called rip and chills over in the PKMN Discord, where people just join and they have fun and appreciate the art. It's not for anything. It's just for hanging out and ripping with other like-minded individuals. And that, we don't do those super frequently. I think we've been averaging like one a month, which we should probably get something. I don't think we've done one in November. I say we as the community, not that I'm even part of PKMN. They're very smart people over there, much more than myself. But it's cool to jump in with other people that like to do that stuff. And I wanted to do it more. And that's why I started streaming openings. Hey, look, we got another Dawn. Just want to take a little peek. Huh. Not that I hate you, Almont, but I really wanted you to be something more than you were. Let's see. If I got 8 packs left, I'll probably get through a few packs. I think it's time we kick off the next givey, so that when I'm about halfway through this stack, I can make that pack available to one of you. So that's what we're going to do. Get in there. Get in there, Pokemon. Make sure I open these the right way. Dude, again, that Discord is a great community. I'm very happy to have found it. It's not mine. It is just something that I'm a very active member in. The same with, if you see Abel Snaptooth, not only that, so Ash has her own channel with a cat that won't ever leave her alone while she tries to open packs. Yeah, we got to do another rip and chill. You know what? I did, okay, so I opened Mega, I think, on the last stream. I still have so much Mega, even after that. I'm looking over here. I have 2 Latias boxes. I have some blister packs with promos. I have at least 2 booster bundles. So I'll jump in, rip and chill. We'll get something scheduled for November. We'll hang out in there and open some stuff, because I'll definitely open more Mega. Love Bunnery. I feel like we gotta have something in this pack. Come on, let's see it. Nope. Not gonna discount the Reshiram is very cool. I prefer usually the full art Reshirams, especially because like this art, it looks a little too You know how like the difference in art style between like Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon. Pokemon are much more playful. That's much more me. This looks more like art you would find in other TCGs. I want the more playful stuff. What all did you get yesterday? You said you bought a bunch of good. Oh, that's another thing. This is turning into a promo for the Discord, but there's a channel in there called Summer. Thank you. I appreciate you. There's a channel in there called like pulls and pickups, and it is so great to see everybody post their stuff in there. I love seeing what everybody gets. It motivates me, especially when they're like, I bought 2 packs and I got this Charizard, and I'm like, how? I've opened 200. But it motivates me to keep opening stuff. Happy to have you. Gloom. Look, there's another Gloom. This is like one of the scariest inventions ever. Can you imagine if some of these were real? This one would absolutely be my nightmare. It's got like the tail of a scorpion, but with 2 little stingers. Insane, chompy, lobster-style claws, yet it's a bat. And I gotta be honest, I don't know what's going on here. Like, what's going on with like the weird spike boobs? Imagine getting like impaled by a spike boob. Like, you got all these other death traps attached to your body, and that's what you choose to kill me with, is a teat. You got the gold card in your 2nd pack. Good God. That's a luck I'll never know. Ooh. Reverse Dawn. And a Flygon. See, this is the type of art I'm talking about. I love it. The colors are just blocked in. It's a little more juvenile. Fits my silly personality. Yeah, that's insane luck to hit those 2 cards. The literal only 2 cards. Aren't those the only 2 cards in the set that are even over like $60? I'm pretty sure nothing else in the set is over 60. Let's fact check that. Fact check. Hit show all. Price. Oop. What am I doing? Do I have a... Oh, I have a reverse holo selected. Whoopsie. Yeah. So the Dawn, the 3rd card, the 3rd highest priced card in the entire set is at $50. And I'm pretty sure that's going down. Going down a little bit. Yeah, it was closer to 60 when I looked at it. You pulled them live? Did you pull them on YouTube or Twitch, or where do you do your live stuff at? YouTube. There you go. See if it'll let you drop your link in here. And obviously anybody in here is free to drop your links. I know Ryan does a pretty awesome... Oh, so it's on your Veggie Beast. Got it. Ryan does a pretty cool thing in some of the other channels where he's always shouting people out. I've seen my YouTube URL drop in other people's chats. I'm like, get out of here. What are you doing? Too cool. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, this set is insane. The drop off is insane. You're at your 3rd highest card. You're at $50. And if it goes down anymore, it won't even be at 50. It'll be below 50. And then you have 2 cards really holding down the entire value of the set. So I'm looking at it through my profile, but if you go in through the side, the experience is just slightly different. And the fact that it fills out more of the screen here, and it shows you like the full set value and stuff like that. So you can see my set value is only $127. Deli, that's funny. You guys know each other from another chat? Is that where you guys hang out? Or you guys know each other in real life? And then the full set value is $1432, but this right here is $1,000 of that. Over 1,000, almost 1,100. Oh, awesome! You guys both stream on YouTube. That's cool. What's your schedule looking like? As of right now, I'm pretty much only doing Saturday, so I don't want to compete with everybody. Grandpa's actually Grandpa from the chat streams as well. He does Pokemon stuff. Yeah, that's true. I don't care. I don't even have all my stuff in the site. I think I have basically like mid Scarlet Violet and up in there. And then I have some stuff even going back to XY era. I didn't put everything in there. I don't care about the collection value. I don't care if you guys see it. But so you're on Friday. Yeah, Grandpa also streams. And I think he's going to be streaming right after this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Grandpa, if you're still in here. Aren't you streaming either at the same time or right after this? And you're going to be doing Pokemon and Arc Raiders. We got a couple more minutes. You're streaming right after. So unfortunately, I can't raid because you need 1,000 subs to raid. Isn't that insane? On YouTube, or not on YouTube, when you're on Twitch, you can pretty much raid if you're live. You can just choose. If I had a few people, you could raid. But with YouTube, you need 1,000 subs to even raid. And like, I feel like you guys are all super cool, and I'd love to send you to Grandpa's or Veggie or whomever else is in here. So at the end of this, we'll make sure to get somebody. Again, if Grandpa's going to be live and he's opening packs and he's playing Arc Raiders, you have 5 mega ETBs. Holy shit. That's what you're not opening all that today, are you? You're opening all of it, guys. After you hang out here, you got to go hang out and watch Grandpa. 5 ETBs. I'll probably be... Oh, baby. This is the 3rd time I've pulled this. This card loves me. What do you guys think? Should this be like an end of stream giveaway? Should I give this away? Why do I don't need 3 of them. We're gonna put that right here. Should I give that Piplup away? End of stream? What do you guys think? Would you be into that? Who's gonna do the 3D art for me? It's not me. And I've seen that one. There's one really famous girl who posts a lot of content that makes the 3D art, but she doesn't take any requests. Like, all her stuff, I don't think it's for sale. I wish I could remember who it is. I would love that, but I have several Piplups, so that one's probably gotta go. It's gonna have to go. One of you guys are gonna win that Piplup. And if you got some friends, yes, 3 Devious, that is exactly who I'm talking about. If you read what she says, I'm pretty sure that's definitely who I'm talking about. Her cards are absolutely incredible, and she's got like the hand of a surgeon to pull off some of the small cuts that she makes, like the scalpel precision cuts that she makes on that. They are absolutely beautiful. I would love for her to do one, but I want her to do it of a card that I want, and I don't think you can request that. I gotta be honest. I would get one of basically every Nakamura illustration. Can you imagine if she like 3D, look at all the foliage, right? Imagine if like just this piece of the card, this plant here, was 3D and stuff like that. This would be one of the most insane 3D cards. And this card's like $1, $2. I would buy 40 of these if she would do it. But we're all ready for the next givey. Let me just check over here and make sure that I see all you guys in. And this is the last reminder, if you are not in the giveaway, exclamation point Melty in the chat will get you in there. This next pack is yours. Actually, I won't even say the next pack. As always, I'll let you choose the pack. We got, what do we got, 5 left from this ETB? Melting pot of fondue. All right, we're going pack 1, pack 2, pack 3, pack 4, pack 5. You get to choose it. I'm gonna press the button. Jack Rogers. You still in here, Jack? Usually what I do, just to catch people up. Yeah, give me a couple, veggie. What I normally do. Also, I thought I made Grandpa mod. I don't think he's mod either, but normally what I do is whenever I pick a winner, how Nightbot works is it gives me a countdown, and usually I wait about 2 minutes for somebody to respond. It also pulls any of their messages, so I say, hey, you know, it announces the winner, you see you're a winner, you message me. The messages come directly to a second window where Nightbot pulled the winner, and that makes sure that I don't miss it in the chat and stuff like that. It also has a timer, so it's been 1 minute and 10 seconds since the winner was pulled. I usually give folks 2 minutes to respond, let me know you're in here, because again, I need you present and have a US address in order to win. That's how I'm able to keep this going and not absolutely kill the bank. If they're not present, then what I do is I just hit re-enroll. So as of right now, Mr. Jack Rogers 4243 has not responded. So we're at 1 minute and 48. And then I'm gonna re-pull for one of you guys that are here. That's it. We've hit 2 minutes. We're gonna hit re-roll. Ryan, the man who won the pack last stream as well, and ended up asking me to keep. And here's Ryan's from last time. Let's revisit what Ryan got last time. This is why he didn't want me to mail it out. His hollow spot. You choose the middle pack. Let me slide that one out for you here. Move these other ones back to their home. This one right here is a Ryan trim pack. This is what Ryan got last time. He got the Raikou. He got the Sizzlepede. And the Acerola's Mischief. Those were his 3 cards at the end. The rest was just, you know, your normal stuff. So I'm going to keep this same little bag. And this is Ryan. And Ryan, I'm assuming you want me to open it on stream, same as last time. I just want to make sure he has a chance to answer, so we'll hang out for a second. Open, please. There we go. Your wish is my command. Let's get some good luck in the chat for Ryan, the man who is literally always here hanging out. One of the first people that hopped in my stream other than Grandpa, who is a friend in real life, so good of him. Ryan was one of the first people, and Avel in the chat is been a huge supporter of the YouTube content. She is always on everything, always commenting, always watching. Appreciate her for that. And again, she also has a YouTube where she opens stuff. And she knows a lot more about Pokemon than I do. Wondrous Patch. There's the Mamoswine that follows me around. Alright, coming up on what Ryan wants to see. Is his luck going to be better this time? Reverse Darmaka. Vestrivus. Oh, hey, we got something better than a rare holo, Ryan. Something better than a rare holo. It's the Heracross. Is this something you have already? Or is this something you needed? And as always, if we're shipping things out, it has to be extra protected. Dawn full art. I don't even think I have the big Dawn full art. But I do have a couple copies of this Dawn. It is still a foot. Is this the one I have a couple copies of? Let me double check. Guess where we're gonna double check that at? We're gonna double check that here. Yeah, this is the one I have. I already have 2 copies of. Pretty cool. Definitely a cool card. Not mad about pulling that more than once. Would love to see another one of these come out. Did I have, I'm wondering if I have more than, let me double check something here. Check it with me, check it with me. Oop, can't type. Oh yeah, I do not have the other one. This is the one. This is that one. You know, unpopular opinion, I think this Dawn is better from an art perspective. I think the ultra rare, I much more prefer it, even though the background here is way cooler. And you can tell a lot more work went into this. This one is like super detailed, and then this one's a little more pop culture style. Like, it kind of looks like maybe it was drawn in Procreate. The better looking Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, that's something that, Veggie, I feel like you're trying to butter me up. Not happening. I'm gonna stay humble. I'm not gonna let that type of comment go to my head. But funny nonetheless. All right, let's get Ryan's package here. A lot of digital artists lately. Yeah, you know, that's the way the world is going in general. Me and Grandpa have some friends. I don't know that I'm gonna put these all. I'm gonna need a different team bag. I'm gonna put them in here for now to keep Ryan's stuff together. Ryan, I'm assuming I'm sending this stuff out to you. So I'm gonna keep it all together, and then I'll get it transferred over to a different team bag. I have some of the larger ones as well. They're out of reach currently. Don't have either, trying to get both. Well, still time to pull them today. There is still time to pull more Dawns. And if I get a duplicate on stream, the rules that I have made up say I give those away. So let's open some more packs because I got a bunch to get through. I want to make sure that I have a chance to pull some duplicates and give them away. Trying to pull a... There's a Dawn. Not either of the ones we're looking for. That's also not the Wiggly we're looking for. There's that scary glue score. IR of this is very cute. And a Moltres. Oh, for sure. I said I'm a doodler, and I strategically choose the word doodle because everything I do is worthy of being called a doodle. Dawn is the only thing you have pulled. Which Dawn? Was it the ultra rare, the one that I just had on stream, or is it the other one? Ash, do you want any of these, like common, uncommon? The IR. Oh, you pulled the big one. $50. If you need any of these Gen 1, again, somebody asked me earlier what I do with my bulk. My bulk goes in boxes until I can find somebody to help out. So if any of you guys need common and uncommon. Oh, we got something in the back there. 36. Card 36. Who would that be? Is that camera up? Oh, no. Here we go. This is one I don't think I have. Exciting anytime I get something I don't have. Let's go. It's gonna have to go behind the Piplup, unfortunately. Piplup is still a cooler card. I'd have to check for our trade. Yeah, you told me you had some cards for me. Was it Journey cards or was it Destin? Because I am still trying to master set Destin with only retail packs. But I have something exciting to show you. Hang on. Look how many Destin Rival packs I was able to find. Let me put it over here. Look at how many Destin Rival packs I was able to find this week. So I've noticed they are restocking Destin Rivals a ton in my area. So I have 3 to 4 stores I go to that sell Pokemon that are in my vicinity. And that is Best Buy, which everybody should be looking at if you have it in your area. Walmart, if you're lucky enough to find it. Target, and Meijer. Meier's kind of a regional, it's like Walmart but regional. And Meijer allows you to buy 10 packs. It's 10 single packs. You're allowed to buy one of every like SKU. Like, so if they have an ETB, you can buy one of that. Blister pack, you can buy one of that. Single packs, you're allowed to buy 10. So for 2 weeks in a row, they have restocked Destin Rivals. Dollar General gets absolutely ransacked around me. I went to the only Dollar General, I went to 2 Dollar Generals yesterday because recently Dollar General has been having Brilliant Stars ETBs and Prismatic ETBs for $25 to $40. And packs, they've been doing buy one, get one free. Somebody found Phantasmal there yesterday. Buy one, get one free packs. But I was able to get my allotment of 10, you know, and then a week later, I was able to get my allotment of 10. And it just so happened that Walmart also restocked and you're allowed to get 5. And so I went to 2 different Walmarts and how Meyer works is they limit you, and then after a couple days, they put it on the floor, and there's a sign that says, once we put this on the floor, there are no limits. So I bought 10 more yesterday. So this is the culmination of buying the amount of packs that you're allowed to buy from 3 different stores over 2 weeks. So I finally have enough packs to do a Destin Rivals video. I'm going to be doing my binder build for Destin Rivals because I still have everything in a box. So I'm going to do my binder build for Destin Rivals, and I'm going to also do some packs. I'm not going to do, this is, I think, around 32 or so packs because there's also one check lane blister in the back with Eevee. So when I do stream and do some Destin Rivals stuff, I'll probably be giving that Eevee away. And I actually have the, who is the other one? Who's the other check lane blister promo? Zarude, maybe? But I have a combination of them. But I am so happy. I have been slacking so hard on my Destin Rivals Master Set video, and it's because I simply can't find Destin Rivals. And I refuse to buy off of scalpers, and I refuse to buy from places like GameStop, who are severely upcharging, with the exception of that Moltres I had to get at. So yes, this has been a lot of hard work, a lot of driving around, and again, adhering to the limits so everybody can get the packs. I'm not one of those people that goes goes out and goes in and tries to beat the system or any of that. I do it the legit way. And so this is insane. This is a feat of monumental proportions for me to get this. And also, if let me kick off the next giveaway. So 10 minutes. If you guys have not watched, I pulled the Team Rocket Mewtwo from my most recent Destin Rivals video on YouTube. So I do make regular videos as well, and then stream on Saturday. But I pulled the Team Rocket Mewtwo, which absolutely reinvigorated me. I was really starting to believe that I was never going to be able to master set it from just retail. Where are we at here? Get some stuff pulled up over here. 1 second. You also pulled and had a surface area, like a random spot of white on the left side. You know, I try to not let any of the surface areas like bother me. Like I have some cards in my binder. I mean, take this card for example. Look at this Nimble. It is very clearly heavy on the left, right? Little sliver on this side. Could care less. I have probably 2 graded cards. 2 graded cards. That's it. I am just I just love master sets now. It's like, it is the thing that has reinvigorated me the most is collecting the whole set of something. If I was going to grade stuff, I take it back, because I do have a few cards I want to grade. I have a few cards that I believe are absolutely 10 contenders, and it's beneficial enough value-wise to grade them. One is the SIR Pikachu from Surging Sparks, pulled from a pack. The card is beautiful, and I'm usually one of the people that I'll put every single card in my binder. I don't care. $300 card into the binder because I want to see it all together. The Pikachu and a couple other cards that I've pulled recently. I think that I'm going to get them graded because the Pikachu is like a 300, somewhere between 3 and 350 raw. And a 10, if you get it, is over $1,000. Oh, that's okay. Pay attention. Pay attention, Ash. I don't want you to crash. So it makes sense, like, to give that one a shot. It's funny because like a 9.5 is like, I don't know, $500 or $600, and then an 8, you might as well keep it raw. So I don't think it's an 8. I'm not really good at judging the grading stuff, so it could not be a 10, but it looks great to me. And when I use those apps on the phone to check centering, it seems perfectly centered. It thinks it's a gem mint or pristine 10. So I'm gonna trust it. Let's go. Look at that. That one's a whole vibe. All right. Ryan, I'm gonna blame this one on you. Or I'm gonna not blame, I'm gonna credit you with this because you put those clovers in the chat. So I agree with you, Grandpa. I agree with the sentiment there. I think you're saying that because PSA is a joke. They do suck. They do have a bit of a monopoly on the industry, and the slabs that Tag have are so much nicer. I mean, they are beautiful. But if you're doing it to increase your card's value, you gotta go PSA. Guys, this might be cooler than the Piplup. It's not cooler than my Nimble, but this could be cooler than the Piplup. It's also the dichotomy between cold and hot. You got literal ice and fire. I like that. Fire breather is very cool. You are the brother. What's that, brother? Thanks for hanging out. You know what? I'm still going to put the Piplup up front because we are going to give that away. Tag does tell you what's wrong. Suit, again, sets them apart. But and there's nothing proprietary there though, right? So like if everybody started switching to Tag because they do offer that better part of service where they'll tell you what's wrong. If everybody started switching, PSA's response would be, well, we'll just do that too. And then they would still be the dominant grading service. But man, you would think after all these years that they would change their slabs a bit. Even the PSA logo is whack. It's so evidently more of a sports thing, as where Tag is a beautiful display for your card. Absolutely the best Piplup. 3 minutes left. We're gonna knock out another giveaway, and then I think what I'm gonna do is we have we got 2 big giveaways at the end. 2 big, because we have the Piplup, and we have another one which is very similar to the ones I've done on previous streams. So if you were here for that, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's any. I'm gonna have to look here in a second. Oh, now we've got the regular Wiggly, we got the reverse, so I don't think I needed it, but oh, we got something big back there. We got another Ultra back there. What was the number? 108. Some damn clovers. Woo! Let's go. So I think I started the stream by saying how scared what a bad financial decision it was, right? Because again, the cards that I need are all like double rare and up, and you only get 1 shot at those per pack. So does it make sense to open 30 packs when I need 30 double rare or better? No. Packs are a bust. So far. They're not all a bust. They're so far a bust. So here's where we're at so far. And then, of course, we got the one I'll hold up in a second. That's from the giveaway. Ooh. But I am happy to see some cards come out that I need. Because, again, my worry was I'm going to waste a bunch of money, which I am technically wasting money. But I'm not because, again, the duplicates I'm going to give away to you guys. So it's not wasting money. It's just I'm buying things for you. And let's get a look at this one that we pulled for Stinky Dinky. Let's take a look and see if there are any in this set. There are not. I think there was in Mega though, right? No. Another feature of the site is the advanced search. This one though. Ash's brother. Ask Ash if she has this one. These cards always kill me. Does anybody make a binder that holds cards sideways? Or does everybody just store them regularly? Oh, look at the baby shiny. Gambling aspects of a pack is addictive. 100%. And no, I do not do Japanese. Grandpa from the chat does Japanese sometimes. I think you did. Grandpa, did you do Japanese and Chinese? I could have swore you did. You got some. So Grandpa does YouTube and stuff too, and I've been trying to encourage him to make more long form videos. Binders, side loaders, those are a thing, huh? I've been trying to encourage him to do more long form videos and open more stuff. It sounds like he's going to be opening five things today, a bunch of stuff. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to pop over to his chat. You guys should come with me. Oh, man, I want to do a rainbow art binder as well. This is where Ash excels, is she thinks of good binders to do. Actually, a bunch of people over at the PKMN Discord, like it's always fun to ask questions in there because anything you're thinking about doing, somebody has done and they've got a version. And you can also you can build binders, you can build layouts how you want and share them with people. She says, she does not, she says, that's a cool one. It's unique, right? Because it's a sideways card. Sheesh. This one from Crown Zenith. Where are we at? I think we're at time for the giveaway. It is time for the giveaway. We're going back to the packs. And then for the last two giveaways, it's going to be, well, there should only be two giveaways. If we hit some more duplicates, I'm going to give them away as well. But what we're going to do is, again, we're going to do the giveaway right now for another pack. And then I'm going to change up the keyword. And we're going to do two bigger giveaways. I want to remind everybody that the giveaways, you got to have a US address or Canada. US address or Canada. So if you have a friend in the US and you are not from the US, say you're from the Philippines or you are from Denmark. If you have somebody that I can send it to who regularly sends you packages that can incorporate it, all that is fine. So we're gonna run the givey for the pack, and then we'll move on to opening some more stuff and do 2 big giveaways at the end before Grandpa starts streaming and I jump over there. All right, let's run this one. Deli. Deli, it's you. Message in the chat. And you'll have to let me know out of these packs. As always, you get to pick your pack and you get to choose if I open it or you open it. Yay, you. And look at you with a little number 2 crown. That means you're in here and you're active. Always love that. I love when it goes to the active people too. I'll choose. Well, I'm going to choose this card art because spooky Pokemon rule. How do you get XP? To be honest, it's just hanging out in the chat and talking and stuff like that. I think it tracks stream over stream. So the more you're in here, the more you're hanging out. Yeah, I would suspect that Deli is in here either because of Veggie or Ryan Tran. Those are the 2 people that I'm noticing are always in here. Hey, Deli, do you want me to send you this or do you want me to open it? So, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? I always say it, but I would never rob somebody of their joy of opening a pack. Yes, the jingle. It is the jingle. It is so recognizable. Go ahead and open it. All right, let's go. You guys are good sports. Plus, it's cool to instantly see what you get, and then everybody else can. There you go. You know what? I should have said something. SCA, you kicked it off this time. Clovers in the chat. Let's get some good luck. This is the, I want to say 4th giveaway. Second pack. Is it second pack or third pack? I don't know. I think it's maybe third pack. But we've had a really good hit for Stanky. Got a good one for Ryan. Would love to see something good come out of here for Deli. Set these 2. Yes, all the clovers. Here we go. You know what? This could be a good omen. So I picked a spooky pack art. We got a spooky Pokemon for our first card. And I know it's cliche, but I freaking love Mimikyu. My daughter also really loves Mimikyu. So it's a good omen. It's a good sign. Gonna go. Man, this is like all my favorite. These are like all my favorite Pokemon right now. It's such cute art always with the Ambi and the is it IPOM? So IPOM and Ambipom. The Vibrava. Also really love the full art of that from this set. I was already telling you about Sandile earlier. I feel like there needs to be more full arts because I feel like this is a very cute character that lends itself well. So far, we are 4 for 4 for banger Pokemon. Haunter, love the whole evolution line. Battle Cage. Granbull. Seviper. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. We're pretty much every time we're doing a giveaway right now, every single time we're getting a full art. That's so sick. Congrats. You tell me. You see the 2 gold stars. So sick. Look at that. Let's get a card here where I can write this down. Put these off to the scissor. Super cool. Let's do this real quick. Insane. Insane. What a huge dub. See, Veggie, this is what happens when you don't rig things against me. That was a very personal attack, but I mean, that's a huge dub. Not even a card that I don't even have yet. Going off to a viewer. I love that. That is why I do it. Sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing with the community. Insane. I'm sorry if that, I mean, that, depending on how you look at it, that could be one of the best, that could be the best giveaway of the stream. And it was just a single pack. It was a random pack. I do those all through the stream. Super cool. All right. I want to check something. Let me bring PKMN back up real quick. Let's go with need reverse hollow. So we need Palmot, Mishras, Meloetta, Seviper. Okay. Well, we got one. We got one that we needed so far. You see when you check it off, it goes away. It's awesome. I'm just sorting through. I'm just quickly looking through what we needed. We're looking for 4. Man, still looking. All of these reverse hollows, and only one of them was one that we needed, because again, we're just looking for 4, and all that we nailed down was the Palma. It's all right, but I am going to sleeve it because I do need it, and everything gets a sleeve that goes in the binder. You were gonna she was gonna dress up as, oh, that's crazy. Why didn't you? I don't know how many of you guys have heard this story before, but I'm gonna quickly tell it. The neighbor, one of the kids, he's 2 houses down from me, plays with my daughter all the time, and his mom showed him one of the videos of me doing something with Pokemon. I can't remember what. And so he learned that I like Pokemon. And now anytime I pull up in my car or anything, he comes running and wants to talk to me about Pokemon. So, of course, I learned that he's super into it. And I also learned that he hardly had anything. This kid could He could literally recite cards. He would tell me a card and tell me like what the HP was on the card. So now when I pull up, he comes running up just about every time. He's like, hey, do you have any cards to open? So it's become kind of common practice for me to keep like a pack or two in the car, especially if I'm like out and I see packs, I'll grab a couple. So that I'm always ready to open a pack with this kid. And for Halloween, him and his whole family dressed up. So the dad was Ash, the mom was Misty, his little sister was Pikachu, and he is 8, and he was Umbreon. I took it a step further though, because I had a suspicion that he was going to dress up as something Pokemon, because they go all out every year for Halloween. They always dress up as a family, and his mom had posted a picture of her holding a Pokeball that was a Bluetooth speaker, but it was a Pokeball, and she said, I'm really overdoing it for Halloween or something like that. And I was like, they're gonna do Pokemon this year. So in lieu of knowing that or thinking that, as well as knowing how into Pokemon he's been recently, for Halloween I made him a Pokedex binder. So I bought a nice binder. It wasn't a Voltex, but it was a pretty strong contender to Voltex, but it's only like $20 off of Amazon. I bought him a nice side load binder, and I printed out placeholders for all of the Gen 1 Pokemon and explained to him what a Pokedex was. And then I gave him a pack of Surging Sparks, a couple Trick or Treat packs, and a pack of Mega Evolution inside the binder for him to open and pull some stuff. So when he came to my door for Trick or Treat, we are also the family that gives away like full candy bars. So if you come to my house, you're going to get like a full size candy bar. And I started doing that because kids would never come on this part of the street. So we're already like the house that people come to now because of full-size candy bars. But when he showed up in his Umbreon onesie, I was like, here. And I gave him a binder with all that stuff in it. So he wrote me a great thank you note, which I don't have right here next to me, or I'd show you. But he wrote me an awesome thank you note. Yeah, it was really cool. So what I'll be doing with actually some of my bulk is beefing up his collection. Get this, let me sort this stuff. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. It is 1:48 p.m. my time. We have 2 giveaways left, unless we hit more duplicates. Actually, 3 giveaways. We're gonna do 3 giveaways. We're gonna run another giveaway here in just like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna back-to-back these things. Give me just a second. Let me get one queued up. There is an option to run a giveaway off of what's called active chatters. That's pretty cool, but we're gonna stick with the keyword givvies. And we're gonna run another one here in 1 second. All right, I have kicked off. I'm gonna put this up because this will be the 10-minute timer for one of the big givvies, but we're gonna run another one right at the 5-minute mark for another pack. Actually, let's make this, let's do it even better. The next giveaway is for both packs, so you don't have to choose. Both the same art. Exclamation point Melty in the chat. Drop some clovers. Let's get lucky. I almost forgot to put this away. This is the coin from the ETB. I have one of the Team Rocket 10s. I just throw all my coins in there. I have one Team Rocket 10 is like all my coins. A different Team Rocket 10 is like all the dice and stuff like that. Almost missed that. So the next one is for two packs. It's the 2 packs sitting right here. I'm gonna do that right at the 5-minute mark. And then when the timer counts down and hits 0, That's when we're going to do the piplup. And in the meantime, I should get another one of these guys open. Because how am I going to open packs if I don't have packs? Guys, if you've ever seen any of my shorts, what I do... Dude, where is stuff? What I do for my shorts is I always have like a background. And the background is always like these. It's like different variations of these. Let me show you this. This is like some behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes. Here's what it actually is. It's a bunch of them that I've glued together in just a random order. So these are all empty. These are all stuff I've opened before. And this is my like little background so that, you know, it just like sits there, you know? Man, I cannot do this. I cannot look at the camera and think backwards. And so like the phone, I'll just do it with my phone and I shoot kind of downward angles. So you see my desk mat and then you see this. So back behind the scenes. I need to make, that was like late Scarlet Violet. Yeah, my short, yeah. Pair of cutoffs. You think I'm gonna be walking around the house in some tight pants? Heck no. Little Goosebumps shirt and some cutoffs. That's all I need around here. We got about a minute before I run the double pack giveaway. So I think that's enough time. To run a pack for myself. Nimble, my friend. Don't skip leg day, that's right. Get some, oh, fire breather. Little callback from when we got the full order earlier. Hey, if I don't have good pack luck, then hopefully you will. We got 37 seconds till the double pack giveaway. And this is one of those ones that everybody is back in because I completely started the Nightbot over. So even if you previously won, get in there because you can win again. Double packed up on a Saturday. Install the new faucet for the kitchen sink. That is some grown-up-ish right there. But I can relate. Giveaway time. SCA has probably got to be one of the luckiest humans. Probably one of the luckiest humans. Insane. What did we do for your other one? Because you won something else today. Oh yeah, you won the promo, the sealed promo. So, SCA, remind me. I think you said, because you were in the last stream and you won stuff in that stream too. Like, you're like my second, you're like a child to me at this point. I'm just like funding your whole hobby. Remind me, I think you have a YouTube channel yourself and you typically like to open them. So SCA, you want me to set these to the side and ship all your stuff so you can open it? Yep. Yeah, set it to the side for you. Your pile grows. Insane. 325 until we run the Piplup. So I'm going to switch things up here for a second. Still going to be a keyword. We're going to create a new keyword just for this. So I'm going to hide the timer. Actually, can I? Let me see if I can just do this. Let me see something. Hang on. I want to switch up the keyword because, again, I want to make sure this goes to somebody who is here, active, paying attention. The keyword, exclamation point, Piplup. Piplup. That's how you're going to get the Piplup today. Veggie is in there. Pokey is in there. There you go. Let's take another look at it real quick. Got about a minute left before I kick that one off. I'm also going to put this in a hard case. It's just been like marinating back there. Oh my God, I cannot get this in there. It's been hanging out, but now it's going to hang out in a more protected manner. Since I'll be shipping it out, it's got to have a little extra protection. You guys are killing it. All right. So I am going to crack this pack real quick. And then we'll run the Piplup. Here we go. It's a crazy necklace. I'm a dirty human, and I feel like that's something else. It's like haunting me now. What's going on? Another restroom. All right, Piplup time. Good luck, guys. Ryan Tran, who last time he was here, or maybe even this time, said, and I quote, "I'm not lucky. I never win anything." Ryan has been in pretty much every stream I've ever done. So it's awesome that it's going to him. Absolutely killing it. I completely forgot that we also pulled this today for Ryan. GG's. There it is. So, see, you want a pack? We'll call that, I don't know, what's a pack? $4.50 to $7, depending on where you buy it. Then you got the other pull. Then you got the Piplup. Insane. All right, let me get the last giveaway set up. Thank you, Ash. I'm glad you finally made it into one. I know the past couple you've said, holy shit, like you streamed? I didn't know. Safe travels. All right, all right, all right. Now, can I pull something for myself? There's Carvana again. Not on this one. We got a Flygon. Let's crack through a couple more, and then I will let you guys know what the givey is. I think you're going to be extremely happy with it. Usually are. I've done these before. Each time I do it, it's by far. You should be singing the original of this song. You'll notice I pretty much play this playlist whenever I'm on. It's great background music, but it still calls back to the original. Chonky boy. Getting hammered on these last packs. Veggie, was that you that was in here last time and your significant other recognized the Mayday Parade song? Is that who it was? Oh, we're just cracking through them now. Trying to get... Oh, that was you, Stanky? Okay. I remembered it happening. Couldn't remember who it was. Ooh, look what we got back there. Wait. That couldn't be. Could that be my Nimble? Oh my lord, it's... Okay. I take it back. This is probably my favorite pull of the day. Yeah, I take it back. Oh, yeah. It was previously. Probably would have been the Fire Breather. It's definitely this. That is gorgeous. I might need you to open all my packs for me. Let me just say that I have significantly better luck when I'm opening, apparently, the giveaway packs. Oh my god, I'm so happy to have pulled that. And look how good it looks next to that Nimble. You've heard me say it a bunch of times, but I have a style of art that I like, and it's definitely the muted colors. Whew. Thank you, Stanky. As you see, I could care less about money or the monetary aspect of this. Of course, like when I get excited about pulling a high monetary value card, it's never because it's a high monetary value card. It's because I don't have to spend money to buy that card. Like, again, I've talked about the Nimble a million times. The artist that does that, hang on, let me show you. Let me do two things. One, check the timer. Yes, artist appreciation. Check the timer in the top left. You know what to do. Get into the giveaway. You're gonna like this last one. I'll tell you what it is in 1 second. But what I want to do is show you. Switch from show all. This guy, Nakamura Ippen. I mean, what are we talking about here? This is, besides the Basculin, which I don't have, I have all those other ones that I really wanted. So the Nimble that I keep ranting and raving about, all that foliage. This one, extremely the same vibes. in the masculine. And a couple regular cards too, which, I mean, still follow the same. You still see the foliage in the rufflet and the hoot hoot. Oh, I don't know that I... Deli, I don't know that I know those off the top of my head. So let me show you another way that I use this. Right here in the advanced search, if you go to the advanced filters, artists, let's do Jiro. Boom, pulls up all the cards. Oh, the Piplup that we were just looking at. Oh, this one right here. Get out of here. I'm gonna need this ASAP. I have been working on Paradox Rift recently. Do not have that. Oh yeah. This is very cool as well. But this is okay. So Deli, we might have similar styles because there are a lot of full arts that I'm looking at here from Jiro that I really like. Yeah, that one's heat. Come on. Guys, I'm actually going to open Prismatic probably next stream. Any weird art but expensive? Are you asking weird art but expensive? Are you asking what's elaborate on that question? I don't think I understand. Oh, that one is awesome. Yeah, definitely love this. It's actually pretty similar at its core level. I think Jiro's art is a lot more busy, but same type of color palette. A lot of use of green. I mean, a lot of these full arts have heavy use of green, and it's that same kind of like muted green color that draws me into the Nakamura stuff. Yeah, thank you for showing me that. It's awesome. Any card you've seen weird? Humble brag from Deli. I do have excellent taste. Let's see. What's a weird card that I like? I do like the chunky Pikachus. I love that they do this random... This just like randomly make some Pikachu, you know, large and in charge. I see there are definitely more people in the chat than are in the giveaway. So I'm going to call your attention one last time to that giveaway in the top left. You want to get in for this one. It's going to be a good one. Hey, Piplup. We just gave your big brother away. Fire breather. Whoa. We got another double rare in the back. And it's a low punny. Do I have this guy? I don't know if I have that. Gotta look real quick. Huh. Apparently I did not. So we're making some progress. As intended. All right, you ready? You ready to know what the giveaway is? I have exactly 2 boxes of these left. So I think it's fair that I open one and you open one. Unless you're an absolute animal and you tell me to open it. But it's gonna be a booster bundle. So I know I say it all the time. Thankful for you guys hanging out. I don't mind giving stuff away because I can find stuff so regularly. I'm fortunate enough to have figured out where all the stuff is. My local stores, I'm fortunate enough to know which ones hold it behind the counter, and you know, yeah, I just don't care. And here's the thing, I opened an entire booster box of this. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but I got cooked. I did not do too great. From a monetary perspective, it was horrible. But because of that, I still was picking up like all my normal, every time I saw a booster bundle, like I'll take that. You know, you're allowed to have one every week, and since the release week, I've basically taken one per week, which is how I always end up with like 3 or 4 of these things, because if I go multiple weeks in a row, then I get them. But this was the first time that I opened a full booster box first, and because of that, we made so much progress on the set that I really didn't have to open like a ton of these. And it's a small set too, so I'm just ending up with more booster bundles than I would normally have. But I have these too, and so I'm gonna open one, and someone in chat's gonna open one. You know what, Ryan? I don't care if it does have the Zard in it. It'd be nice to hit that. It sure would. And I always expect you guys to come back and tell me what you got, because I just pure curiosity. I just want to know. I want to know if I'm sending it out to you and it's unopened. It takes a little bit of, you know, it takes a little bit. I'm like, ugh, I don't know what's in there. Not because I want it, but because I want to know that I'm giving you guys good stuff. So whoever wins this, promise that you'll come back. Trainer Glenn just pulled a gold Zard from a sleeved booster. Holy crap. Well, you know, who knows? Maybe that's in one of the 2 sleeved boosters going out to SCA. So I'm gonna wait to open this because, again, we have left and right. Here, let me switch back to the other camera. We have the one on the left and the one on the right. And what I want to do is I want to give whoever wins the opportunity to pick which one they want, and I'll take the leftovers. Heck yeah. Appreciate that. Obviously, you can pop into a stream. You can comment on something on YouTube. You can send me an email. But would always prefer that you guys come back and hang out and share with the group what you got. So 55 seconds and one of you is going to win one of these 2 things. Also, I gotta do some videos soon because I have this the Hydreigon box that I got from Best Buy. Still have that back here, and if you can see on the side over here, I've also got one of the new prismatic premium figure collections to open. So I also have this. Hang on. I don't know if you guys were able to get stuff from Target. I don't know why my chat keeps doing that. It keeps like resetting back and then catching up. Super weird. But for Target, for Black Friday, they released these double boxes. So one side has the Archelodon and one has Reshiram. But it's 2 EX boxes that they cellophane together. So I'm going to open that. But wait, there's more. They did a second one, and I was able to get one of each. So I'm going to do some videos opening the 2 double EX boxes and probably the premium figure collection, and I'm gonna start on the advent calendars. A refresher if you weren't here earlier. Got this one, pre-ordered that, and this super fun Funko, like mini Funko Pop characters, all themed around Pokemon. Thank you, Grandpa. Thanks for reminding everybody that the giveaway is starting. And Also a refresher. It's open to everybody. So that includes, looks like we had 4 unique winners today. It's open to everybody. Yeah, they are. They're really small. They're like this big each. Which is fine because I'm not actually that big of a Funko Pop collector. I feel like Funko was the company that came out and almost ruined the designer toy industry. And so I'm big on supporting a lot of the other ones. Funko seems to have unlimited money to pay for every IP and do a million things. And that's great if you are a niche collector and you want like all the characters from The Office or something like that. But I prefer to spend my money elsewhere normally, but I couldn't pass up that. All right, we got a ton of people in here for the giveaway, and I'm gonna press. Oh, we still got people streaming in. Here we go. You've got to be shitting me, Deli. You got to be shitting me. You've had an absolute insane day. Yes, I'm serious. This is what I mean. You have to tell people to come in here that this is what I'm doing. Now, on one hand, I could understand not wanting to tell people because keeping it small gives you even a better chance. But again, I do everything fair. I run it straight off Nightbot. It does all the picking automatically. There's other pickers I could probably use, but I love that it does it automatically. It pulls up a screen to capture like when you like I can see there's 2 messages that says, "Are you serious?" and I'm usually never this lucky. I like that it pulls it forward so I don't have to hunt in the chat. Yeah, I love it. So, Deli, while I'm looking over here at the screen and waiting on you to type something, you want the left or the right? Left? Right. You want the right. All right, that one's yours. So next question is, you want me to open it and give it away to everybody, or do you? I'm just kidding. Let me put it over here. The right is yours. Left is best. Hey, for my own collection's sake, I hope you're right. No. Right ain't right. Here's the thing. How cool would it be if I'm just some small creator chilling, right? And I give away a booster bundle, not because anybody gave it to me, because again, this is all coming, I fund this myself from my day-to-day job. I spend my money that I work for on doing things like this. And I like being able to pass that forward. How cool would it be if I was the reason somebody got a Zard from this set? I think that's insane. I'd feel really good about that. It'd be like when I gave the kid the binder. I feel great about things like that. Now, do I also want it for myself? Yes. And you know, can I get a confirmation that if you pull 2 out of that single booster, that you'll just, I don't know, remember? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Remember me though. Come back and let me get, if you pull 2 Zards from that same box, you got to come back and like give me a chance to win one back off you or something. All right. You would send one back. You're an insane inspiration. Now I don't even care if I pull it because I know you will. You see something? I didn't see anything. I was just looking at chat and organizing the cards. So if you see something back there, I'm gonna take your word for it. You did see something. Man, I was not paying attention. What are we seeing though? The Gengar. It's so hard to tell unless you like know the number like 56 and you know that's the Gengar. It's so hard to tell with all the both Mega Evo and Phantasmal, because they all have this same vibe. Like it's all the neon green and purple and red, and a lot of the swirls and flames coming in from the side. Like it's all very similar. So unless you memorize the freaking numbers, it's pretty hard to tell. What I should do is like peek at the side. I should, instead of doing a bottom peek, but I do that so I can see if there's, you know, 2 black stars or silver or 2 silver or some gold or 3 gold or, you know, whatever. I do that for that reason. Not cooler than the Zacian. So it goes behind. Oh, I'm getting disorganized here. Let me scoot this pack of cards out of here. We'll take one of these previously opened boxes, put some stuff in here. There we go. Pokey, thanks for hanging out. Can I say see you next Saturday? Will I see you next Saturday? Eagle eyes. Come on, we're looking for some good stuff out of these last ones to make up for all the cool stuff I'm giving away. Ha! 2 packs in a row? 2 packs in a row? I hope you see the same luck out of the box I'm sending. That's awesome. You're gonna hear me keep saying it. It's not cooler. Yeah, it's so cool. That's a good one for sure. We're gonna get through these last couple packs here. Let me try to make sure. There we go. Murkrow. And I don't think I've noticed the art on that before. That's insane. That's a very busy piece of art to be in such a small square. Until you look at it like on camera up close, I don't think you can really. I mean, I have bad eyesight, so I can't really appreciate that. That one's actually really cool too, except for it's the spooky boy. All right. It's a whole spooky pack, except for our little plant man. Can we be so lucky? No, we could never, but we get rare hollow. So global, we have actually been doing giveaways all stream. Kind of the new format is I do a giveaway almost immediately. Like we do a giveaway within like the first few minutes of stream, because I want to try and reward the people that are here hanging out. And, you know, the people that are in early. And then we do a giveaway about every 15 minutes. So we always do a big giveaway at the end. So you got a good chance at a giveaway when you first get in. And then you have a great chance at a giveaway. And it's not, yeah, we're at almost 3 hours. We've been doing giveaways like all day. We're just reaching the end now, where I'm cracking through a few more packs, but we have done quite a bit, and it's not always going to be the last giveaway of the day. That's the booster, and who knows, I might do something else. What are we talking about right now? What is this box? How are we at 3 hits out of 4 packs? Look at this. Beautiful illustration. Yeah, global. So the whole format is like give you to start, and then yeah, you know what? I think we both got good ones, to be honest. Like at the end of the day, you hit some good stuff, and damn, this is really cool. What do you guys think? If you were to compare these two, which one is your favorite of these two? Left or right? Tell me in the chat. I'm the better Reynolds. That's right. It's my boy. So far what I'm seeing is the Zacian, which I agree with. I think there's more thought put into the foreground and background and how they play. Like the background's pretty busy, and I like that they kept the blocking of color a lot less busy, which lets the front stand out even though they're similar colors. And then you can see over here, beautiful card, and I actually really like the graffiti and stuff, details in the back. That's really cool. But the background being so dark and purple, and Toxtricity being a slimmer character, there's not a lot of room for like big color blocking like that. So for that reason, it's a cool card, but it doesn't hit the same way that this one does. Looks like Kelly disagreed. Oh, Grandpa disagreed. Whatever, you guys are wrong. Just kidding. Everybody's got opinions. I respect them all. I forgot about something. Hang on. I completely forgot I had these. I did completely forget I had these. So what I've been doing with... See, this is the problem. When you can actually find product, you buy it. Should I rip them? Should I rip those? I know I've been live for a while. I try not to go live for a million years, even though I do appreciate you guys hanging out. What are we doing? Let me scoot these packs off to the side for a minute. And I do have one of each too. So I don't know if you know how they normally do these, but both the Checkling blisters and the 3-pack blisters, they always include like a promo card. So you can see the Black Star promo. It's a Cosmo Hollow, so it's got the Cosmo pattern over top of it. And that's the Sneasel. And then, oh shoot, these are both Sneasel. Hang on, I know I got the other ones. Here we go. And the Weevil. What's going on with that pack? Look how that pack has moved itself almost. Actually, both packs have something going on like that. There we go. It's back there. So the only way to get these promo cards is normally to buy products like this. So you can see this is promo 21, this is promo 20. And if you're somebody who either master sets the promos or does grandmaster sets, there's a pretty good chance that, well, I guess these would even really be in their grandmaster. These are just promo masters, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll have a version of a card that's just like a regular card. Like it could be this Vileplume. It'll be this same card, but with a Cosmo Hollow pattern, and it won't have the promo at the bottom. It'll just have the regular number. So it's a variant. That way you need it for the Grandmaster set. But these ones are actual promos. And in every other stream I've done, I've opened at least one product like this. And then I've given the promo cards away. So I don't see any reason to not do that now. Let's open these up. And I think I saw Veggie said, you like promos, right? So why not run those as a giveaway? Just like I have in all the other ones. This is why I buy 2 sets of these. So anytime I can find these, I always buy 2 sets. I buy a set to give away, and I buy a set to keep for my promo master set. If I can get these things out, man, they're like, they are in there. I'll make sure I don't cut the pack. Not entering anything. You know what? That's kind of you. It also shows that the right person is winning, right? The type of person that recognizes they have extreme luck today and doesn't beat that to the ground and lets other people have a shot. I appreciate that. So here are the 2 promo cards. Got the Sneasel and the Weevil with the Cosmo Hollow pattern. And like I said, we've given these away. We've given something like this away on every stream so far. I actually don't think the person that won last week claimed theirs though. So I'm still waiting on an email from them. So let's put it up. Let's do it. We'll run these. And I got a few more packs to open, so I'm gonna set these here and get these packs open. I'm gonna start with the last 2 from that booster bundle. But after this, I'm really out of here. And Grandpa is live, so I'll be hopping over there to his stream. Up to you. You can always hold them till next week. That's true, Veggie. I totally could, but I don't want to say I'm done with Phantasmal, but I'm trying to be done with Phantasmal. I'm trying to break up with Phantasmal. So today's stream was really supposed to be me burning through the Phantasmal stuff that I have, giving some away, and then just kind of being done with Phantasmal and trying to work on something else. One of the people in the PKMN Discord, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna put Grandpa's link. He can put it in here if he wants as well, but I'm also gonna drop it. And Grandpa, remind me, are you streaming on both YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, the raffle is going on. It's going to be for the 2 promo cards that you see in the back that came out of the 3-pack blisters. The only way to get these promo cards is from these 3-pack blisters. And I feel, after talking to everybody, it seems like they're hard as crap to find. I was able to find 2 sets of them. So I have a set of them that's going out as one givey. Come on. Can we hit it? Got the fly gone. Hang on, let me go get Grandpa's link real quick. And you guys should sub to Grandpa too. He's over here just vibing, doing his thing. Grandpa, I don't show that you're live on YouTube. I see that it's scheduled for 2, but it never went live on YouTube. You might need, if you're using Caster, you might need to go in and switch it off and switch it back on. So right now your YouTube is not live, but I am going to put it in here. Oh, I'm seeing my ugly mug on your stream, brother. Seven minutes to get through these pack openings. Pokey's already. I'm sure Grandpa appreciates that. I know I appreciate it. Stream Inception, yeah. All right, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to pull one more full art. Does this mean mission complete? Is my mission complete? Oh, OHIO. My wife is actually downstairs watching the game. Or was watching the I have no idea. Would it come on at noon? I think the game was at noon. One of the biggest games of the year. Especially for Ohio and Michigan people. Oh my god. You know, I gotta be honest. The full art, like places and things like that, stadiums, they never really impress me. This is one of the first impressive ones I've seen in a while. Do you guys have a card that comes to mind when you think about stadiums or any full art, things like that? Do you have one that comes to mind that's impressive? Because honestly, I don't. This one actually looks impressive. Man, the detail in the chain link on the cage, how they did the negative space between the pinks and purples, insane. Not mad about this one. Oh, where am I gonna set it? I'm running out of. I need to get some more stands. That's what I need. More stands. Matt, if I'm not mistaken, you are an Ohio guy. I think Matt actually won. What did you win, Matt? Did you win a booster bundle? I think you won booster bundle when I did my black bolt white flare. And refresh me. Did it come on your birthday? Is that what you said? That it showed up on your birthday? Because I've had 2 people tell me that things I've sent out showed up on their birthday. I think that was one of them. I thought maybe if I pulled it fast, I'd get something good. You're from Ohio as well, Matt. Look, Ohio in the house. Grandpa's from Ohio. I'm from Ohio. Matt, Stanky. And both Stanky and Matt have won things from the stream. Ohio in the house representing. On your birthday, and it was a white flare booster bundle. Yeah. Hey, Matt, now that you're back, did you open that? Did you pull anything good out of it? You would be one of the first people that I can ask that question to live. Did you get anything good? Not the Ambipom we want. I am still on a freaking search for the full art Ambipom. It was one of the 2 cards that I was chasing. The other was this Nimble, which we pulled. The other is the full art Ambipom. Obviously, I want the Zards. But I want the Zards so that I don't have to pay anybody for their overpriced Zard. Before you go, if you have not, remember to like the stream. It helps get the future streams out there. Very close to Ashland. Yes, I do know where Ashland's at. What's up, Lucas? Thanks for stopping in. Can we do it? Can we get another full art? We can. So Oricorio. Little double rare. Man, the pattern on that is crazy. The negative space. All the dark cards, the patterns always show up great because where it captures and reflects light, it looks like a light color. So a light color over top a dark image will always show up better, but pretty insane. Hey, Deli. Don't do it. Don't do it if you don't want to. You got an Oshawott Gold Star. Okay. See, that's what I like to hear. I love the follow-up and knowing what people got. Because obviously I'm always happy to send stuff out. I'm always happy to send it out sealed. But when I get to hear what you got, it makes it that much better. Got about 1:30 left until we run the giveaway for the Sneasel and Weevil Black Star promos from the 3-pack blisters, which we are opening the packs from now. Can we back-to-back it? We can. Deontay. Everybody went crazy for the Mega Deontay. The Mega Deontay battle deck. So everybody went crazy, obviously, for the Gengar deck too, because it had the Haunter promo in it. But the Deontay had the Meloetta. Did any of you guys pick up? How many packs did I open today? Let's see. We did an ETB with 9 packs. We did 3 or 4. I think we did 4, maybe 5 booster bundles, and then we did some single sleeved hangers that we opened up from people that won. Then we did 6 packs from the 3-pack blisters. Deli, you're searching for one for the Meloetta. If I had thought about it, oh man, $44. If I had thought about it, I actually have both of the decks. I should have opened those. Yeah, I did. I'm reaching the end of the stream right now. I'm getting close to the end. We got one last giveaway, and it will start. It should be starting right now. It's actually going to start after this pack because I got one pack. So pay attention to the top. Get in there. It's your last chance to get in. I'm going to run the givey right after this pack. And this pack is the one. Actually, this pack's not the one. Even if I get nothing in this, remember, guys, all you guys have a chance to win. Every single week, I'll run something. They may not be always as grand. It really depends on what I have on at the time. Next week, I'll either do Prismatic or I'll do a combination because I still have some Phantasmal left. I still have some Mega left. So we'll either do a Mega one next week or we'll do... Be sure to like the stream. Veggie, love you for that. Thank you. You thought we were done with giveaways, and then the stream provides. Because as I said at the beginning of the stream today, anytime I pull more than one double rare or better on the stream, I will always give the second one away. So this is going away. On the last pack magic too. That's right, Lucas. You love to see it. Let's go. It's definitely a binder card. You can see it's pretty heavy on the right compared to the left. It's a binder card. Beautiful card nonetheless. Can we get a price check on the Zacian, Deli, or somebody else? Whoever was checking us earlier. I think that was Deli that was, or Stanky. One of you guys were in there price checking. So we got a bonus givey. I'm running them back to back. First things first, we're going to get this out of the way. We're going to do the giveaway. For the 2 promo cards, again, these are only found in the 3-pack blisters. It's the only way to get them. If you're just somebody who completes sets and this doesn't matter to you, you're welcome to pay it forward or do whatever you want with these. I love collecting the promos, and I specifically buy these and buy a second set to give a set away because I know there are people like me. $6.54. Whatever, that one's going to go up. I know that that one's going up over time. So first things first, let's get the giveaway out of the way for the Sneasel and Weevil. Global festivals. What kind of festivals are you doing globally? Global, you have 2 minutes to send a message in the chat, claim your prize. You know, I've said it a few times on here that you do need a US address in order to claim these. I don't care if you have it sent to a friend and that friend sends it on to you, but you need a US or Canada in order to claim these. You are here. All right, Global, you should see my message in the chat for raffle winners. Send an email to meltymoneygg@gmail. Send me your information in the title. Just put what you won. I mean, I have it all too, but it helps me stay organized. Let me get my little card. The bing. It's written crazy, but you can see this is global festivals. Let's get this off to the side. And we about to run another giveaway right now for the Zacian. Yeah, I do TCG as well. TCG is like pretty much the global standard, right? The most people use it, and it's also a store space itself. So there's a lot, they have a lot of data on hand. So here we go. I'm running the giveaway real quick for the Zacian, and I'll answer your question in 1 second about completing the set, Lucas. Next winner is this Zacian. Who do we got? Off Stitch. Off Stitch. You have 2 minutes to send a message. Let me know you are still here. There you go, Off. I see you in chat. If you scroll up just a little bit in chat, you'll see my email. Actually, I'll just paste it again here. Oh, hang on here. That's not the button to paste. No, not a scalper at all. I do buy a lot of stuff. So my wife is always concerned when she sees how much stuff I buy. But the reason I buy a lot of stuff is because not only do I want to complete the set, I also help others get stuff. So I've met many people in Discord who I help and send product to. There's a guy in Florida who I've sent several boxes to. And I don't upcharge not even a single dollar. I take a picture of the receipt, show you exactly what I paid for it. You see exactly what I paid for shipping, and I send it out. I don't mind helping people when I can. So I don't do that all the time because there's simply too many people. But yeah, send me, sorry, to go back to this, Stitch, you got to send me an email so I know where to ship this. Let me get a card here, set this off to the side. And this is a reminder that Grandpa from the chat is also streaming right now. And I believe he is opening Pokemon and then going to run some Arc Raiders. So if that interests you guys, I encourage you to jump over there. We're going to paste. We are going to paste his link one more time here. Put it on the last box who won. Stitch, if you already have it, do you want me to run it again? I still have the giveaway open. I can just press re-roll and we'll give it to somebody else. Guys, this one is going to be courtesy of Off Stitch. So he is paying it forward, passing it on. So here we go. Ace. What do you think, Ace? Ace, if you're here, you got 2 minutes. And Stitch, that's awesome of you. It's exactly what I do. Now I'll answer Lucas's question. I have not finished the set. I finished the whole base set. But the reason I was ripping a bunch today is because I had a bunch and I had to make a choice. Do I sell it and buy the cards I need, or do I rip a bunch, give some stuff away, hopefully get some of the cards, and still have to buy it? Yeah, dubs in the chat for Stitch. That's awesome. Ace, if you're still here, I need confirmation that you are still here, or we will roll it again. And remember, you got to have a US address to get this sent to. Look at you guys helping each other out. Pokey subbing. Pokey subbing to Lucas's new channel. It's awesome. Looks like you just need to take Lucas's name or click on it. Off Stitch. Give it to Global Festivals. We're in there. You got it. Because it has been 2 minutes and Ace has not responded. So we will package it up with Global Festivals. Other win, which is right here. The Sneasel, the Weevil. And now the Zacian, courtesy of Off Stitch. You guys are awesome. One last reminder, I will be streaming next week on Saturday. We will either, I've got to decide, we'll either do the remainder of the Mega, Evo, and Mega, or in the Phantasmal, because I do have a bunch left over. I think I have at least 4 booster boxes, or excuse me, booster bundles, not boxes. And, or we'll do Prismatic. Whatever it is, come hang out. You guys are gonna have fun regardless. You're a great community. So come hang out. Maybe we'll do some more giveaways. I'm gonna hop over to Grandpa's stream. So pop on over, come hang out. Let's see what we got going on. See you guys.